Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and how the heck are ya? I'm so glad y'all could be here. So today, as you can see, I'm going to be doing a polygel nail and I kind of want to do something a little different that I haven't done. So we're just going to venture this together. So if you want to see how this turns out, make sure you stick around. Okay, so right now I have my Extendo here and we're gonna go ahead and do some polygel nails. And these are Model 1s, so we are using Model 1's products. I do another winter set. 3 colors I have. These are the only Model 1s that I have, so clear, pink, and white. And definitely going to be using the white because I want to make a white nail bed. I think it'd be cool. So that's what we're going to venture into, and I will be using my favorite 3-in-1 Burano base coat for all of our base coat needs. So this is kind of like a how-to video on top of making a design because I have not made a how-to video. So this will be the first. Do first though is to make sure you do all of your prep. Your prep is the most important step. And if you guys would like me to do a full prep video, let me know down in the comments below. Cuticle is nice. You want to make sure that you get all that dead skin, the eponychium. You want to get all that, clear all that out. And so that way you're left with a nice, crisp and clean cuticle. Please do not cut yourself, okay? Just buff that off really lightly. Gentle hands, gentle, okay, gentle hands. Then you want to go in and you want to size out your tips. So with this one I have sized out this is a number 8, and this one I think is perfect for what I want to do. With polygel, you want to make sure your first step is to make those edges, get that shine off that nail. Kind of see those edges in there. You see those edges? So that is what's going to help the product adhere to any nail tip. And so I just kind of try to do a back and forth motion like so. And then this will create a good, nice, healthy surface for your product to adhere to. And it's not smooth because I used the coarse side, and the coarse side is what's going to help not smooth that out, because you don't want a smooth surface. You just want to shine. You just want to buff that shine off. Okay, so this is how I do it when I'm on a practice hand. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. That way you don't rip up your finger. You know, all that good stuff. I just find it easier that I take it out and buff it that way. Next, we're going to apply our base coat. So you're going to apply your whatever base coat you're using. You want to make sure you apply that like thin first layer. And I always, before I even put my polygel on, I always put a layer of base coat on to protect my natural nail. So that way there is no product other than that soak off gel on my natural nail. 60-second cure, so you know for a fact that that bottom layer that is protecting your nail is completely cured. I cannot say that enough. Don't want any breakouts, nothing like that. So you want to always make sure that it is fully cured. So now what we have is we have our sticky layer here, which is going to help us when we put our polygel on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Model 1's white. And we're going to try and we're going to make a nail bed. Because I want to fade this white, and I want to do, that probably was way too much. I'm going to get my brush wet with my alcohol, get the bubbles out here. You don't need a lot, okay? And you're just going to pat it around, slowly pat that in, and we're going to push that up to the cuticle area. You don't want a lot, you just want to push it up and kind of thin that out. If you feel your brush getting sticky, stick it back into your alcohol dip. That way there's still enough on your brush, but it is not dripping. So because this is an extendo nail, I'm just going to lightly push and pat. You don't want to pull down. And you want to make sure you cover the entire sides. Form it into I'm going to bring it back just a little here. And you just kind of pat and pull into place the roundness or however you want it. You just continue to form the sides of it here. Alright, so once you have your base down, we're gonna go ahead and cure that. Take our alcohol with our lint-free pad here, and we're just going to get that sticky layer off and make sure it is no longer sticky. And then that will allow us to file our edge here and to make it nice, crisp, and clean. So that way we have a really nice edge to work with, because if not, it'll gunk up your file and all that. So there she is. She's nice and clean. Tap it. It sounds ting, 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 ting. It's fully and completely dry. Here is our little nail bed here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my file here, and we're going to go around the edges and make a really nice crisp line like so. You just want to make it, if you want it rounded, you want to keep it just like so and just round that out, that nail bed out. You just keep doing it until you like it and you have a nice crisp, clean line. So this is my first time doing this with you guys, so I thought I'd get out of my comfort zone and really do what I've never done before. I have these little alcohol one-time pads. And you're gonna wanna clean that off like so. That is my first ever nail bed, y'all. Alright, so now that I have that line, I want to go ahead and go in with my blue Model 1s. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this clear. So because this is gel, basically glitter gel, I'm going to make sure that it is the same consistency as the white. So we're just going to add a little bit of the clear in, and then we're going to mix in our Holo gel glitter right here. And so that's going to give us the consistency that we want. A full glitter, Holo glitter, chunky style. So I'm going to take just a little bit of this because it is very pigmented, as you can tell. We're going to do it like that. And then you're going to stir it. I am not going to stir it with my brush. I want to get a mixing stick, a stirring stick, whatever it is that you use to stir with. That's what you're going to want to use. So I just have one of these. I'm just going to use this. And we're just going to... Well, that didn't work too well, did it? Still a little loose because of the gel. I'm going to add a little bit more clear into this. You're not going to need a lot because it's not going to be a big section. And you're just going to continue to turn it like so, almost like a churn, very lightly, not a lot of pressure. Do not go in and just do it a lot because you're going to create a lot of bubbles. Now remember, you just want the same consistency as the normal polygel. So it's best to just churn like so, really slow. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we are going to fill this in. Because we put that clear in there, it's gonna be almost like the same consistency. So we're gonna drag that up. And it's okay if you do get it on some, because we will be using the drill. Because we want that real nice smile line. So I'm gonna kind of use it like a hard gel almost. And you just want to make sure everything's even on both sides here. And that all the glitters are laying flat. I'm gonna kind of drag this up just a little bit. Gonna take a tad bit more. So that way I know it's all the way up this side here. Just like that, so that way the sides are even. I want to put just a tad bit more up here. I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit with this. I kind of wanted to see if it would work. Because you can't smooth it out because it is gel with this. And I'm just going to lightly fade some of this down. You can move these glitters however you would see fit. This isn't really hard to work with. It's just more or less getting it the way that you want it to before you put the clear on. But I'm just going to kind of brush it down, get some of these big ones away from each other. I want to get as much as I can up around the rim area, so that way it is full. Always make sure you have gloves on, guys. So with this, we're gonna cure for 30 seconds. Alright guys, so that is cured. So I went ahead and put some of my Holo glitter in here, and then I have my clear here. I think I want to actually paint this on, but don't use your brush that you're using for your Polygel. Here is the brush I'm going to be using. And I just want to lightly brush this on. As you can see, it's very pigmented, but it is gel. So we're gonna brush this on. And we're gonna fade it up. So we want a couple of those big glitters up there as well. Just like so. And then you just move your glitters however you need to, or want them, I guess. So that way this is gonna be our nice little Holo layer we have here. We want it to look like a Holo party, you know? She's very glittery. Now that's a party nail. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds because we are done with that Holo. So now we're just going to take the clear again and add it on our nail. Once again, you're just patting into place. So we are at the encapsulation stage, and you just wanna, if you want, you can hold it down as well, depending on how runny the product of yours is. You can smooth it out. Do not pull all the way down like this because it will create bubbles in your clear, and Lord knows we do not want bubbles. And you just want to make sure your sides are nice and flat, and all those glitters are encapsulated on the edge as well. Whatever you don't get, you can get with your your drill or your file. Use as many beads as you need to. I'm just making sure that the sides are well capped. If your brush starts to feel sticky, stick it back into your alcohol or your base coat. And you don't ever want to go straight on the nail from here, because that will in turn break down your polygel, and you do not want that. I'm just gonna kind of pat that upwards, fade it this way. So when you fade it up the nail, it helps to fill in whatever gaps you may have missed and blend those together that you just put on there. Now I'm going to add my top layer now. It's a little warm in here, so it's gonna be a little bit more sticky. So the more warm it is, the more stickier your polygel is going to be, and the more it will run. And when it's really cold, then it's gonna be hard to work with, but you just kind of gotta make sure you keep an eye on where it is going, where you're patting that down into. So you just want to make sure when you're encapsulating, you get all of your edges, especially when you're encapsulating glitter. You want to make sure those edges are fully capped, or you're gonna have a lot of problems filing into your glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure that right now for 60 seconds. Alright guys, so here is what she is currently looking like, and I think I did okay with my nail bed and all that. So let's go ahead and take our alcohol prep pad, which is all I have at the moment. But you just want to take your alcohol or your gel cleanser, and you want to take that inhibition layer off. This is going to help so it doesn't gunk up any of your files or your e-file, and get all that sticky layer off there. I always make sure I do the sides underneath, because we all know we get some underneath, you know, especially me. Wow, look at her. So there she is. I am very proud of her for my first ever nail bed. Yeah, you know, I messed up the side a little bit, but hey, you learn, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and file her and get her all shaped up. All right, so now she's a little crooked, but that's okay. Right, there she is, all cleaned up, ready to go. All right, so next up, we're going to be using the Ibd Intense Seal LEUV No Cleanse Top Coat. I love this stuff. It is absolutely amazing. Oh my, oh my god. So I'm gonna hold my practice finger down so nothing runs into the cuticle area. I'm gonna allow that to evenly flow, and then get any remaining excess off your brush, and I just gently push upward. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna hold it upside down like so, and this is just gonna allow gravity to pull that down. Go ahead and cure her for 60 seconds, okay? Okay, you guys, here she is. What do you think? I absolutely love it. I can't believe I did that, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below, what you guys think of this polygel nail. Ah, look at that rainbow, honey. Yes, girl, yes. There is everything that we used for this beauty right here. So thank you for coming on this little polygel adventure with me, and I love you guys so much, and I can't thank you guys enough. Make sure you smash that like button and you hit that subscribe button. Become a fam. What? Become part of the sugared fam and become a sugared peep. I'm so excited. So with that being said, I'll see you on the flip side with another video. Love you. Bye.